Hello everyone, this is Super Comic Girl and I'm back with another video. So sorry that I didn't do all those previews reviews in one video. I just was really pressed for time, so I have to work tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a review of the remaining comic books from last week, and then the comics that I showed in the video that I just uploaded. I will be doing a review of them. I will read them tomorrow, and then I'll do a review of them and all that. But I'm still going to do the comic book cover of the week and everything. So this video, once I'm done reviewing the comic, it goes back in its bag and board because I'm going to be putting it, it's going to officially join the rest of my collection. Alright. So, we're doing a review of She-Hulk issue number 10. So, once again, we continue with the whole thing, aftermath of Jack of Hearts getting repowered up. Yeah, and in all honesty, I'm going to say I just really didn't like this issue. Not that I don't like Jack of Hearts. I really don't know much about him. But it's just way too much like stuff that just, I'm sorry, I didn't like it. I did not like it at all. I am going to give this comic book one more try, and if the next issue is bad, I'm just going to drop it. I'm enjoying the Salvage She-Hulk a heck of a lot better. But Doom is just so corny, like, you have earned my deathless gratitude. Like, oh, no. But, yeah, I didn't like it. So, issue number 10, I'm going to give 2 stars. It was just not a good issue at all. But I'm going to give it one more try, and as I said, if I don't like the next issue, I'm going to drop the comic. So the next one is Earth Divers. This is issue number 5. This is actually the second to last issue. So this goes up to issue number 6, and then it's over. So Earth Divers is basically about this group that discovers a portal that allows them to go back in time, and they choose one person to do it, and it's just one guy. And basically is to stop Columbus from so-called discovering the new world. I have really been enjoying this comic a lot, mainly because it is written by a Native American, and he brings in elements that white writers and white creators would not be able to bring into it. It's like, it has an entirely different feel and tone to it compared to other comic books. So I just can't get enough of this comic book series. This is so good. And yeah, I just love it, and I love what he ends up doing to one Native American goes and takes out literally Columbus's entire crew on board one ship. And it is just like, it's so good. And I give it 5 stars. It's just outstanding piece of storytelling. And I say this, people that aren't fans of comic books and they're more fans of books, I'm like, yeah, I understand that. But sometimes comic books can tell a story just as effectively as a book. Alright. Hopefully this is the end of this series. This is Doctor Strange Falls Sunrise, issue number 4. I'm not even going to show you the interior art because it's the same interior art for the last 3 issues. This this comic book was so god awful. It was so bad. I mean, I'm not saying anything about the illustrations or anything or whatever, but I just like, I can't even stomach this book. I really hope this is the final issue. But I just, in shortness, I'm just going to give it 1 star. I'm just not even going to go into details about this comic book. I will just tell you it is god awful. I mean, the first 2 issues were good. The third was, ugh. The fourth was double ugh. So yeah, 1 star. And I've never given a comic book 1 star. God awful, horrible, horrible storytelling. Alright, so something a little bit more better, or a lot more better. So we have Harley Quinn, Legion of the Bats, issue number 5. So, for people that do not know this and everything, also I discovered they do have issues 1 and 2. I'm happy about that. I'm actually going to buy them. But in Harley Quinn, Legion of the Bats, this is Harley Quinn, the animated series. So, basically, this takes place after Bruce Wayne has been put in federal prison for tax evasion. And, you know, Harley Quinn has joined the Bat family, and she actually takes on a Bat persona, which I thought was really cool. She definitely does have, you know, her issues, but I am going to say I really enjoyed this issue a lot. This is it's really great to see Harley Quinn, or she goes with the name of Dr. Harleen Quinzel, and she has totally broken off from Joker. She no longer is his, you know, she's no longer in love with him. She can't stand him, which I thought was really great. I mean, a lot of people go, oh, you know, Harley Quinn, you know, she's supposed to be Joker's main squeeze. Yeah, he has a punchline for that. But I will say, this is such a really great series. I really like the animated on HBO Max, so this is one of the huge reasons that I got the comic. But it's just nice, simple storytelling. And this is actually Harley. She wears a wig yeah. I like seeing her using her gymnastics, which is really cool. And I also like the fact that she trains with the Bat family to get better at hand-to-hand combat, which is awesome. So, yeah, I mean, they have really helped her out as far as being able to defend herself and stuff like that. But, yeah, I mean, they've accepted her as part of their group. And yeah, I love it. I really love it. There's that wonderful kind of like tension between Harley and Ivy. And yeah, I just love it. So 5 stars. It's a great series. It is for mature readers. So if you're not for like, you know, same-sex relationships and stuff like that, definitely don't read it. I prefer Harley being with Ivy over Harley being with Joker any day. So this is Black Adam issue number 8. I chose the variant cover. And, you know, Black Adam is the anti-hero, just like Harley Quinn is an anti-hero. I like the backstory of him. Yeah, he's trying to save a plane full of people, which is awesome. Like I said, I like his backstory. You know, he served the Pharaoh, who he considered to be a total asshole, which I'm going to agree with. Anytime you got somebody with like a lot of power, you're going to, of course. But it's really cool. Like, you know, his like white costume is really awesome. I've only had one bad issue of Black Adam, but I'm going to say I really did like this issue because it really goes into like his backstory and everything. And yeah, it's just so good. I love it. But yeah, I mean, it shows what turned him into Black Adam, but for a bit he still wore the white outfit after he killed the Pharaoh. So 5 stars, really good issue. I'm really glad they did better this time around. It's always good to, like, to get that backstory and to, like, do I really care about this character? And I do, because he, it's really hard to try to convince somebody to not be vindictive when they have been enslaved. And it's just, you cannot, it's just interesting. It reminds me of the Black Adam movie where Hawkman was trying to, like, talk, put logic into it, and he's like, yeah, do you realize that I was a slave? Just, yeah. Hawkman cannot relate to Black Adam at all. So the Draculina is back again. This is issue number 1. I am going to say, so before I continue, I will say, this actually does continue from the previous series. The series that I really wasn't a fan of, but I decided, I'm going to give Blood Sample a chance. I mean, she has given this guy, like, baby after baby after baby, and I just, like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know why I even picked this up. Yeah, I'm sorry, but Draculina issue number 1 was not really that great. I'm sorry, but I don't know why. They go introduce this character that I'm pretty sure I never read back in the 90s. I don't know. I mean, I really, really don't know. So, yeah, yeah, she's got a phone in her hand. She's doing a selfie, which is bizarre. So, I don't know. I mean, it's not really that good of a comic, and I'm just going to drop it. So, this is going to be the only issue of Blood Sample that I'm getting. So, this is going to be another 1 star. It's just not a really good comic. So, yeah. So that's 2 1-star comics. So we're going to have Batman and Superman World's Finest issue number 12. So I really thought this series was over after issue number 11, but it actually continued on. And this is basically all about Robin and Supergirl's date and how it essentially went south. And it all centered around a monkey, which is weird. Overall, I am really enjoying World's Finest because it's just really great storytelling and great artwork and everything. And it's an interesting reason why their date went south. A monkey and bowling balls, which is bizarre in itself. Yeah, that's their date. And they come in their costume, which is, like, weird because it just shows they actually have no idea how they're going to dress for a date. Um, but yeah, it's just, I enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was just really well done. Here's the bowling balls. And overall, I really enjoyed the whole thing of, they're trying to date and and something happens and it's just bizarre. So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the whole interaction between these two during their date. It just it was insane. It was absolutely insane. But I enjoyed it, and yeah. So 5 stars on that one. That is a really good um, issue. All right. The last one is Dawn of DC, Superman issue number 1. Now, so this is actually number 5 on the comic book sales list, like chart. So this is basically back to the basics, and this has, going back to what with Kal-El, and he is Superman. His son can never be the Superman. So I really like how they drew him. He's very clean and sharp, and just the colors just absolutely just boom. So he's up against Livewire. I like her face. Like, I can't. It's like, you can't cancel me. And it's not what you think. She used to be a radio personality before she became Livewire. There's little things in it that I really like, and it's like, Livewire is hilarious in this issue. But it just seems like to me that they're going back to what works for Superman, and hopefully they'll stay with it. As I said, I think I've mentioned this before. I never read The Son of Kal-El at all, so I am not going to make any kind of opinion about something I've never read. But I will say, oh, sweet moment. I will say that I enjoyed this issue a lot. I really did. And we have Parasite. So we have the classic Superman villains, and it's gotten bigger. So overall, I really liked this issue a lot. I liked how they redid Superman. I like how they're going back to what works for DC as far as Superman is concerned. One of the things that people need to understand when they go and change a character, like age him up or whatever, is you have to be very, very careful that you don't alienate the people with the credit cards and the cash and stuff like that. Because when they go to the comic book shop, especially if they're, especially with how much money people really don't have, they're really, they want to still continue to do this hobby, but they don't want to waste their money on garbage. As I said, never read The Son of Kal-El, but I have read really bad comics. Yeah, Draculina and that other one. So yeah, but I have read bad comics, and I bought this because it was the Dawn of DC, and it was like, okay, great, we're going to get some brand new comics. And I'm really into the Dawn of DC event. I think it's really awesome, and they are really producing some really good comics. So I'm going to give this issue 5 stars. It is such a great issue. It's great to see Livewire back and Parasite back. It's awesome. So this is, I understand, after reading this, I understand why it's number 5. It is just such a good comic, and it's back to a formula that hopefully they will stay with and everything. So, yeah. Alright, so that is my video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be, tomorrow I have it off, so I will be reading the comics that, I still have, I'll show you the comics I got this week, but I still have, I think it's like 10 or 11 comics I bought last week. So the ones you saw in the showing off video, I will be doing again. So I'll see you guys around. Until next time, keep reading. Bye.